Hey guys, what's up? Blu-ray Legend here with another video for you guys again today. I'm kind of bored, so I'm just going to do videos. I've been dealing with some personal stuff, so this is what we're going to do. Anyway, my last video was the Marvel collection. I forgot a movie, and that's Deadpool. Deadpool is one of my other favorite superhero movies. Can't wait for the second one. Ryan Reynolds was made for this part. Awesome movie, hands down. He wrote it. I believe he wrote it. Produced by Ryan Reynolds, and he did a very good job. One of my favorite movies of 2016. It was really good. Really enjoyed this. This is not for kids. This is for grown-ass adults. Anyway, this video is actually after this finished Marvel collection with the beginning of this. Next, we're going to do my 4K collection. First off, we're going to start with Atomic Blonde. This movie is awesome. It kicks ass. James McAvoy is really good in this. Charles Thorne, really good. This is like a female James Bond to me. It's like an 80s feel. It was really good. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was so epic. I really enjoyed it. I love that case, that cover. Next up, we have A Few Good Men. This is an old movie with Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore. This movie came out in 1992 and is still kicking ass. This movie is awesome. One of my favorite parts is you can't handle the truth. Everybody knows that line. Really good movie. Next up is an actor that's done a lot and not been respected for it, but he can be respected now because he did a great job with this. And it's Vince Vaughn in Brawl in Cell Block 99. This movie was epic. The fight scenes were great. It was just good. It was hands down a great movie of 2017. And it was just awesome. Really good. Really glad I picked this up for my collection. Next up is Independence Day Resurgence. I have not watched this yet, but my sister borrowed it, and she said it was really good. It picks off what happened in, I believe, 1999 or 96, Independence Day. Only thing I didn't like is Will Smith's not in it, of course. He's one of my other favorite actors of all time. I have a lot of favorite actors. You're going to hear me say that. But for what it is, it's a really good movie. Next up, we have a classic from '95, Robin Williams, and that's Jumanji. A great 4K experience. All these are great 4K experiences. Sometimes you get those ones that have crappy looks and stuff, but that's fine. This Jumanji is one of my favorites. I have not seen the new Jumanji. I want to because Kevin Hart's one of my favorite comedians now, and Dwayne Johnson is another one of my favorite actors. I started watching him when he was a wrestler in the 90s, up until 2003 when he left. Really enjoyed this. This was a great 4K experience for the family. I'm really glad to have this in my collection. Next, we have Kingsman Secret Service Premium Edition. This was awesome. This cost me like 29 bucks when it first came out. The casing is really awesome. And on the back it says, "Manners maketh men." Take a look at this. This is one of my favorite covers for Kingsman. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy that. It looks like a Star Wars feel cover. That also came with a book. It tells about the actors' characters' backstory, and it came with these postcards of characters and some scenes. Really enjoyed this. This was really worth the experience, and I really enjoy the Kingsman movies. It's awesome. To me, Kingsman is like Jack Reacher. Gotta put this back in here. There we go. Next up, we have Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Really enjoyed this movie. This was awesome. The only problem I had with it was Channing Tatum in the trailer. They made it seem like he had a bigger part than in the movie than what he actually had. I actually bought this movie at Walmart and the limited edition 4K Ultra gift set only at Walmart. Really enjoyed this. It came with Eggsy pop figure. I'm starting a pop figure collection for some of my favorite actors and stuff. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was awesome. For what it is. Really enjoyed it. What?
I called the U.S. Treasury and put your social security number in. There's no fucking debt. There's no way in hell he has fucking debt.
Next up is, I went and seen this in 2017 with my, at the time, I don't know if we were married. I think we were married. We went and seen this with some friends that were no longer friends. They were annoying, never took a shower. Anyway, if you watch this video, I'm sorry. I really enjoyed Logan. Hugh Jackman is awesome. We all remember that awesome performance he did in Real Steel. Really good. Did not like the way this ended because the only way to kill Wolverine, I explained this to everyone at the movie theater, is with an antimanium bullet and you have to shoot him in the head. They tried it and he wouldn't let it happen. So they basically stabbed like this giant log through him and that's supposed to kill him? Yeah, no. He is healing while he is buried. He could die, but he's going to come back, and Deadpool could bring him back. We all hinted that at the end of Deadpool. Very good. It was awesome in black and white also. It came with the black and white stuff. It was pretty cool. Next up is a trilogy that has made a lot of money. And I'm talking about the MIB Trilogy 20th Anniversary 4K set. This is awesome. My wife surprised it for me when I came home from work one day, and I sat down and watched all of them. The other shocker was, they're all digibook. And I'm going to show you each one of these individually, because I really enjoy this collection. I'm a huge Tommy Lee Jones fan, and who doesn't like Will Smith? This first digibook is for the first one, and it says, Protecting the Earth from Scum of the Universe. Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith, Men in Black. Really enjoy this movie. A great digibook. Really good. Next, we have MIB 2, Back in Black. You got Mr. Jones and Mr. Smith right there. Really enjoyed this 4K experience too. It was really cool. And being as I'm showing you this, I did not know that my wife was going to get this for me, so after work, I went and bought the MIB Trilogy on Blu-ray, and then I came home and it's on 4K. So I'm not getting rid of this. I want all forms of it. Speaking of that, this is the Men in Black 3 digibook, okay, on 4K. Really good. I enjoyed Men in Black 3. But I also have a steelbook of Men in Black 3. I will not get rid of this for anything. This was very hard for me to come by. I really enjoyed it a lot. Really cool. I love this steelbook. You got Will Smith right there and Tommy Lee Jones right here. Really cool. Just give me 1 minute. I gotta go put these up real quick. Next up, we have Man of Steel on 4K. This was the second 4K I ever bought. The first one's at the bottom, towards the bottom. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was awesome, a great 4K experience. Had a few other favorite actors in it. Kevin Costner and Russell Crowe. Diane Lane, she's one of my favorites. And if you don't know, I think Diane Lane played the original Wonder Woman, I think. I'm not quite sure. If I'm wrong, I'll get him in the comment section. But Lawrence Fishburne, good actor too. Amy Adams, another good one. She was great in Southpaw. Next up is a Mark Wahlberg movie. I really enjoyed this movie. My best friend bought it for me. These next two movies my best friend bought for me. Next, and then there's another one. That's Patriots Day. Love this movie. Really enjoy it. This movie was awesome. A great 4K experience. Next up, I grew up with the show. It made a great cinematic movie, live action, and that's Power Rangers. Take it with a grain of salt. I grew up with Power Rangers, so I love Power Rangers. This movie was awesome. My son loves this movie. Really can't wait to see what they do with the second one. There's already rumors of it. Really good 4K. It's awesome. Next up is Resident Evil's final chapter, which they need to change that because it's not the final chapter. This is final chapter part 1. Part 2 comes out this year or 2019, can't remember. Some of these don't, most of these have slip covers. I think 3 of them don't, but really enjoyed this. It was pretty cool. And here's the second 4K I've ever bought. This is for I got it for my wife. She likes the Smurfs. This is the Smurfs 2. This was really good in 4K. I'm not a big fan of the Smurfs, but it's a pretty good movie. Next is pretty cool. The Huntsman's Winter Soldier. Winter's War. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired and need a cigarette. Anyway, this was really good in 4K. My brother-in-law borrows this all the time from me. He don't have 4K, but he watches it on Blu-ray. I really love this. It's the story before Snow White. It was pretty cool. Next is a movie that was outstanding. It was awesome. And it has Vin Diesel, The Last Witch Hunter. Live Forever, Hunt Forever. This movie was actually based off of his D&D character. His character is based off of his D&D character. Vin Diesel plays D&D, and he did a YouTube video of him playing D&D while announcing this movie. This movie is awesome. I really enjoyed it. Can't wait for the second one. This 3-film collection I have, a lot of people didn't know it came out on 4K. A lot of people don't show it in their collection. I don't know why. Because it's a great thing to have in your collection. I enjoy these movies. I'm probably going to watch them today. I'm talking about The Expendables 1, 2, and 3. I really enjoy these movies. I'm a huge Sylvester Stallone fan, Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, Bruce Willis. Any action hero you can think of, they're in this. Antonio Banderas, Chuck Norris, Dolph Lundgren, Jason Statham, Jet Li, who else? A lot of great actors are in this movie. I really enjoyed these. These were awesome 4K experiences. All 3 of them. I'm a huge Sylvester Stallone fan. Maybe eventually I'll do a video of all the Sylvester Stallone movies I have. I don't have many, but some of the ones I do have are instant classics. Next, we have a Kate Beckinsale movie. I think you know where I'm going with this. Underworld Blood Wars. Loved this movie. Kate Beckinsale towards the end is a badass. Really good movie. This movie is awesome. The ending sucked. Can't wait for the second one. Next up, we have a DC movie. It's the second DC movie I have on 4K, and that's Wonder Woman. I love this movie for what it is. The guy that gets flies into her world and crash lands. He plays on Star Trek. Really enjoyed this movie. This movie was an awesome experience. Hands down. I haven't watched Justice League yet. Hopefully it's good. I really can't wait to check out these new DC movies coming up, like the new Batman movie that Ben Affleck's doing and talking about doing. He's directing it. Michael Keaton is helping him do everything again. But this movie was really good. Alright, guys. That was my 4K collection. Looks like a lot, but there's not. There's a lot of people out there that have more, but I'm happy with what I got. I have a pretty sustainable collection. I've been collecting since 2003. When I received my first movie from my dad for my birthday with a PlayStation 1 game. It was Tony Hawk Underground, and the movie was Where the Red Fern Grows. One of my favorite books, one of my favorite movies. I do not like the second movie, but that's what started me and my dad and mom's VHS collection and their DVD collection they have with a couple Blu-rays. And I helped pick out most of those movies in that collection. And when I moved out, it was a shame because I watched every single one of their movies in their cabinet 1,000 times. When I get movies on Blu-ray, I give them my DVDs. My mom and dad has the complete collection of Fast and the Furious except for the 8th film. I want to get them the 8th film, but they won't let me buy it for them. They want it to go on sale, go down on cheap price. But that's going to be hard because Paul Walker is no longer with us. So anyway, this is my 4K collection. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what videos you want. What do you want to see next of my collection? I got a lot of movies, not more than some, but enough to sustain myself. I add new movies every day. I really enjoy doing videos. I've been doing videos for a year. It doesn't seem like it's been a year because I just started a new channel. I forgot my login and my email for my old channel. It's just the same name. It has some videos on there. The only thing different, it has a Joker with white writing all over it. It's my photo. Now I'm at this photo of Batman, and it's Christian Bale. I couldn't find one of Michael Keaton. It's getting difficult to find photos of Michael Keaton dressed as Batman. By the way, Michael Keaton was in a film a lot of people didn't know about, but really good. Shout out to Alex Leba. I watched one of his Blu-ray Legend, no, Blu-ray Outlaw, Blu-ray Lantern, Blu-ray Critic, Blu-ray King. You guys help me do these videos. I've watched your videos. I've been collecting for a while. Just never thought I'd be able to have the technology to do videos and how easy they are to do videos. But anyway, Alex Leba, I forget his channel name. Flicks and Movies. He told me about this movie with Michael Keaton, Zach Galifianakis. Oh, Edward Norton. Second film with Edward Norton. Naomi Watts, Emma Stone, Emma Ray. This movie was awesome. It's called Birdman. A really good film. It's hilarious. It's phenomenal. It's brilliant. This movie is awesome. If you haven't seen this movie with Michael Keaton, it's basically, to me, it feels like he can't get over of playing Batman and everything, in my opinion. But it's not. It's about something different. It's hard to explain. If you want to know about it, read up on it, or go out, buy the movie, or go out to a. I have a family video in my town. Go to rent it, or check see if it's on Netflix, Hulu, HBO, whatever app you have to watch movies. It's out there. You can watch it. I have an HD free app on my Xbox One that I watch new movies that it's in theaters all the time. That's how I watched Captain Underpants, a lot of these movies, like Thor Ragnarok. That's how I first watched it. But this movie was really good. Check it out. Alright guys, that was my video. I'm probably going to do another video here in about an hour or two. But this was my 4K collection. It takes me a while to put these movies up because I have them all alphabetical order except for my DVDs. My DVDs, some of them, most of them are mine. Most of them are my son's and hers. Like the Marvel movies, they're all of ours because my whole family likes Marvel. Um, I'm probably gonna do my DC collection next, and then I'm gonna show what little scary movies I have. My horror collection, not very big horror collection. Most people they collect a lot of horror, a lot of Scream Factory. I'm trying to. I own my first. I just about a couple months ago. I bought my first Scream Factory collection, and I was really excited. I almost cried. I couldn't believe it. I found it at a pawn shop, to be exact. Brand new, still in the package. But anyway, please hit the like button, subscribe. Have a great day, guys.